Please welcome with a big moo our Tabletopics master, Toastmaster Daniel Day Wallace.
Thank you for that magnificent introduction. Distinguished Toastmaster. I'd just like to ask everyone to please consider not voting for those that don't even attempt to answer the question.
Can't hear you.
All right. So, these table topics, imagine that you had to give up something for the next 38 days. Tell us if you could do it, how it would affect you. If you couldn't, why? So the first thing would be alcohol. Toastmaster Blake Smith.
Distinguished Toastmaster.
So the concept is, can I do without alcohol for 38 days? No problem. No problem. If you're an addict, I'd say the answer would be different. But is there money involved? Because if you were going to tell me that you were going to compensate me in sweet, mellifluous tones, I would be so excited to give up alcohol for 38 days. But I couldn't give up on Carmelo Vallardo. That's an addiction, you know? Every now and then I'm feeling down, I'm feeling blue. I go to the YouTube channel for one of our Toastmasters, and I plug in CB3. And I listen to him tell people that they're not doing things right. I listen to him say, you've got problems, address them as Toastmaster. And I say, yes sir, Mr. Toastmaster. Yes sir, Mr. Distinguished Toastmaster. And then the best thing about it, at the end of 38 days, he'll be driving me to train.
TV News. Toastmaster Ty Pat.
Could you say that again?
TV News.
TV News.
TV News.
That's television.
TV news.
Political
No,
news.
look, it's TV news. It's music to my ears. It's something that keeps me going day after day, moment after moment, to understand what the Democrats and the Republicans and the independents are doing. It's like, yes, Lord, thank you so much. We all, I encourage all of us, to take a little time to listen to what's going on in this country. Because otherwise, we aren't going to have a country. I'm very pleased to be able to say that I know an individual who just came friends with her through the Republican Party. And she grew up in a country that used to be a free country. And it went to communism. And now she is adamant to talk with younger people and let them know that it's not all socialism and communism is not what it's built up to be. So could I give it up for 38 days? I doubt that I could give it up for 38 minutes. Right on. Fellow Toastmasters.
Well said, well
Your Honor. Swearing. Toastmaster Roy Shearer.
I can't see the lights over there, so when you get to the red one, just say stop.
You got a red light.
When you get to the 7:30, say please stop.
Just don't go into the light.
What about swearing?
Give it up. Give it up for 38 days, and how would it affect you? If you couldn't, why not?
I'd have virtually nothing to say. That would be one. One of the things about comedians today that I regret, I love humor, but I find nothing funny about a humorist, so-called, who has to use the F word 3 times in every sentence. I don't find that clever. There's no wit related to that. Usually it's delivered with an unmalevolent tone.
Yellow.
So I have to switch to one of my favorite programs again, which is, come on, think.
SNL?
Stop! Milton Berle. Now, there's a good one. Jonathan Winters. Marvelous. We got the red one yet?
Yeah.
Did you say quit?
Yeah. No.
I didn't hear you say quit. Quit!
John Rickle.
Procrastination. Toastmaster Kathleen Hoffman.
Can you give up procrastination? I'm gonna put that on for a while.
You can do it later.
My man.
I don't think I could give up on procrastination for 38 days because I would never get anything done. I'm one that would try to, if I have to get something done, try to get it done as soon as possible. That way I don't have to worry about it in the future. I was a big procrastinator in high school. I would always, sometimes, well, most of the time, wait to do reports and stuff, but I'm getting better at not procrastinating because the thing that I just said, I just want to get done and get it, that way I can do anything else that I would like to do in the future. So, thank you.
Thank you. Self-criticism. Toastmaster Sean Tucker.
That was smooth. You watched right when he asked me a question. I have no idea what that was. Could you please repeat the
Self-criticism. Self-criticism.
Self-prison?
Criticism.
Hearing
Hearing loss is a big deal.
I conjured up a picture in my head.
Self-criticism. I'm self-critical. I'm very self-critical. Ask anybody who knows me. I critique everything I do. Is that what the question was? Looking at me like,
Do without it.
everybody should be self-critical. Actually, I think it's a skill that's lacking today. I think a lot of people don't have the ability to kind of look inside and figure out what they're doing wrong. And you know what I blame? I blame cell phones. Because no one gets a chance anymore to just be quiet by themselves. And I'm going to give you an old-timer story. Back in the olden days, we could get in the car, we could turn off the radio, we could drive without the phone ringing. You couldn't even be tracked. It was crazy. You were just by yourself with your thoughts for however long you wanted to be. It was a beautiful thing that used to happen before the cell phone. I blame Steve Jobs. It's his fault.
Gossip. Toastmaster Carlos Benitez.
Thank you very much for that mellifluous topic. It is melody to my ears. Gossip. Wow. The tongue is mightier than the pen.
I don't think
It really hurts people so much to just chit-chat about them. My mama always told me, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say it. And it's just self-preservation. It puts you down worse than the person you're talking about. But some people just love it. They love to hear it. Oh, what did he do? What did he say? All these crazy things. So don't do it. Refrain yourself. We're in the season of Lent. That's what this topic is about. 38 days of giving up stuff that deprives other people of their dignity, their humanity. And so we need to be examples to the other generation that's coming behind us. I'm serious, folks. I go to prisons every single day, and I have people who, when they come out, we're trying to give them a second chance at life. I had a beautiful gala yesterday with 150 people. It was just stupendous that we can be dignified and share that dignity with others. Thank you.
Video games. Toastmaster Rebecca Eggleston.
Good morning, Toastmasters.
Good morning, Rebecca.
Video games. You know, I used to watch my kids play the video games. I'm like, what's the attraction? And at one point, they said to me, you want to try? Okay, yeah, I'll try it. I get the remote control, and I got to tell you, it's hard to kind of do all those motions and figure it all out. A whole lot of coordination. So I don't quite get it. Would not be really hard hard for me to give it up, I have to say. I would think that if I was told so, it would be rather mellifluous sounding to me, but that's not a problem. During Lent, though, I have decided to give up alcohol. So
Oh, no.
I have to say.
Do it.
I'm good with that.
Red meat. Toastmaster Ryan Hodge.
Ryan, welcome back.
Red meat.
Red meat. Red meat, okay. Toastmasters, I love steak. I grew up eating chicken for most of my life. I didn't even know you could eat beef as often as people did. My parents were the type of people who said, if you eat red meat, you're gonna get cancer. I don't have cancer yet. I'd say I'm doing pretty good so far. If I had to give it up, I could accidentally do it for 38 days. I'll tell you why. I bought at Costco a giant pallet of this chuck steak. And I told my girlfriend, I'm gonna make some beef and broccoli, I'm gonna make some beef stew with it. This was like 4 days ago, by the way.
Yeah.
It's still in the fridge. I haven't touched it. I actually put it in the freezer last night because I was like, I'm not gonna use this anytime soon, am I? So accidentally, I could do it. Intentionally, probably not.
We've all been there.
Shopping. Toastmaster Benjamin Joachim.
Benjamin.
Yeah.
Benjamin.
The bodega.
Benny Benny. You have to say chopping. Chopping.
Yeah, exactly.
Chopping for Turks.
Correct.
Chopping wood.
That is what I don't like.
Great job, bro.
Shopping. Because it takes too long. I never go. When I have to get some underwear, my wife goes in the bag here, reads the number, and this is the way she does. I do shopping, but I never go. I cannot picture myself going, to that big store and doing all these things. Especially when I see women that go to a store, all the shoes are taken down, and at the end they say, no thank you, I'm not taking anything. So you should know how the salesman would feel. Not mellifluous. What is the word? Mellifluous. But I think it takes someone really with good spirit to go shopping, and this is one of the arts that I still don't manage. But mellifluously, I like to learn sometime.
All right.
I'm giving this topic up now for 38 days, the rest of it. I'm gonna change gears. Following are some golf terms. I'd like you to describe the term when I give it to you. Putt. Toastmaster Marietta.
He's speaker.
Oh, speakers. Who signed it?
Yeah.
Down by the seat.
Toastmaster Charles Huckabee.
Charlie.
You can tee that one
Chucky
up.
boy.
Yes?
Putt. Not put. P-U-T-T, not P-U-T. It's one of those terms like, I went to this social for Toastmasters one time, and they were using words like mellifluous. And I stepped back away from the person because I thought I might have some sort of a social disease. At the end of that party, most of the words they were using were superfluous. Of which I will not put. So, when you putt, you're on the putting green.
Yeah.
That's where the ball's supposed to land. But very few golfers
of the amateur status, get there in regulation. Regulation means if it's a par 4, you're there in 2. If it's a par 3, you're there in 1. And if it's a par 5, you're there in 3. And then you get the putt. But before you get the putt, you have to drive. Before you drive, you gotta aim. And then there's a driving box. Am I out of time yet?
That's
And don't
the
forget the mid irons,
red
the
light.
long irons, and the short irons. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The mashes and the midniks.
Toastmaster Jeff Hood.
What was the word?
Hook. Did you say hook?
Yes.
Hook. Well, I will say that I had Melissa's. What? Right in this morning.
Bless you.
I was thinking, was it Saturday morning? Where was everybody on the road? They weren't there. What a sweet ride it was coming to Toastmasters this morning. And I'm happy to be here, I would like for you all to know.
We are too.
And as far as a hook, my hook was, I came in here last Friday. I haven't been in a while, so I was so thrilled to see everybody once again. And I have now been re-hooked as it relates to being a part of our wonderful Toastmasters.
Toastmaster Regina Resendez. Gina Resendez.
Slice, be nice.
Tell us a story.
Slice.
Nice.
It's a golfer. Tell us what
Pay attention.
Nice.
Fly. I think it's when you're playing golf. Why?
Welcome to the room.
Hit the ball. No, you plan to hit the ball, but you cannot because you sliced the ground, the grass, and the piece hit your opponent. And now, what are you going to do? You lost the game.
Last golf term, hook. Toastmaster Alex.
We had that already, didn't we?
Did I say that?
That was a repeat based on your
Memory.
Stroke.
Is that what you just said?
last night.
That was very stroke.
What is it for the golf?
Oh, golf.
Golf.
Just go with it.
Not what Dan does.
I love golf. I love golf so much. Honestly, ever since I was a kid, it's one of my favorite sports. I used to watch it with my dad all the time. We always watch the tournaments. And, you know, a stroke, I imagine, is when you hit it really hard and it goes all the way across, almost a hole in one. At least that's my interpretation. I've never played golf a day in my life. Yeah, we're going with the flow here. I've never touched a pair of golf clubs. So, what other term did you get off? Hook? As well?
Slice.
Rough.
Rough.
Rough. Oh man, that's even worse. I don't. Rough. Is that on the ground? Is rough? You can't hit it on the grass. Those like something like that. Well, you guys gave out a couple of good topics today. One of them was hook. When I was thinking about hook was the stories from Jeff because he goes fishing. I thought you would go and run with that. Got plenty of those. What else did you give? What? Slice. The only thing of slice I think is slice of pizza.
All right.